Yes, hello and welcome to another vlog from Ben R Rider. Yes, today we're here with the Yamaha Tracer 7 and in the wonderful, beautiful color of red. It is very pretty. I like the design very much of the Tracer 7 now. The older versions, they weren't really my taste, but this Tracer 7 is beautiful. I think the two front headlights actually are activated at the same time, both, and they're not like a pirate look. I think the Tracer 9 once again has a pirate look, as I'm not mistaken, except for the daytime running lights. I think that's a real shame. But this one is a regular looking bike from the front. It does not have just one eye, it has two. I really like it. Anyways, it is a 689cc two-cylinder engine, producing 54 kilowatts, I think, around 72 horsepower. And yeah, I will not tell you very much about the technical specs. I will put them in the video here now for you to enjoy. We just go and check out the controls on the handlebar and the display, and we'll take a little test ride, first ride back to the dealer, and I'll show you how it handles and what it feels like. So on the left hand side we have the high beam, low beam switch here. Then we have the a switch for the display up and down for trip and stuff like that. We will check this out later on. We also have the blinker switch left and right, and we have the horn. On the right hand side we have the kill switch, and we have the hazard light switch, and of course with the throttle and the adjustable in 5 positions brake lever. So here's the display. It has a good readability. You can read everything quite nicely, although it is white on black, which I don't really like. The contrast is not as good as white on black, as black on white, sorry. But you can see everything. In the top of the display, in the upper corner, upper half of the display, you can see the RPM counter. Underneath the speedometer, to the left of it, we have the odometer, and we have the fuel tank capacity. In the middle, we have the clock. On the right hand side, we have the gear indicator, which shows you in which gear you're in. Also, I don't want to forget about this. We have a USB connection in the to the right here, as you can see. So that's pretty neat if you want to install a navigation system also on this handlebar here. We can switch the display from odometer to trip 1. We can also reset this. Trip 2. We have the actual fuel consumption we have the average fuel consumption, we have the coolant temperature, and we have the outside temperature, and that's about it. If you use this switch and go down, you can reset the values of that. So that's basically the display. Also a word about the windshield. Usually, as you might know already, I'm not a big fan of windshields because they diffuse the wind, they create turbulences, which I don't like while riding. I like naked better. We have a very easily adjustable windscreen this time, which is really cool. Let's put it to the lowest position. As you can see from the front, the lowest position looks like this. And the highest position, you have different, you can choose any position in between if you like. You're not required to use this or that. And by putting the handle this way forward, you lock it in place. It's very easy. You do this with one hand. It's really cool and very easy, convenient to use. I like this. So anyways, I think I covered the basics here. I will take a little test right now, go back to the dealer. This is my first time or the second time on a bigger bike because, I still consider myself a beginner. And it kind of actually, to me, it feels like the CB500X, which I had before, from riding comfort and very comfortable. The suspension is very nice. It goes through the corners very nicely and easily. So in my mind, I'm comparing this to the Honda CB500X, although with the power-wise, of course, you cannot compare it. From the sound of the engine, to be honest, I don't like the sound from this engine. I liked actually the sound from the CB500X better. But, a matter of taste, and maybe you can switch or change the exhaust here, no problem. Soundcheck. Yes, we're back with a helmet camera. We will go back to the dealer with the Yamaha Tracer 7 now, 2021 model. And actually I gave you a little spoiler already because I have to tell you, I really do like it. It is very basic, simple in terms of it does not have traction control, stuff like that, It doesn't have any riding modes and so on. But it is a basic, it is a basic, although not a cheap basic. I think around 8,000, no, almost 9,000, I think. I will put the prices here. But nevertheless, it is very comfortable for cruising, for going on a trip and going through the curves as well. So I really do like it. And from the comfort and everything, if you're familiar with the CB500X, but maybe with a little bit more power, then maybe you should get this because it's really nice. It rides nice. The seat height for me is already a little bit on the high side. I mean, still okay, but maybe in situations where you have loose gravel, stuff like that. It is 840. I'm 175. Yeah, it is marginal actually. But if you have good footing, everything, then you shouldn't have a problem with this 840, and it really is nice to ride. Anyways, let's start up the engine. Let's go back to the dealer here. There we go. I think the only thing is missing, is a gear. There we go. The clutch also comes very late, almost like the Honda's NC750X, where I kind of complained about the late clutch engagement. Well, it is not too bad here, as you can see, but I don't know why they don't start like from the beginning. Anyways, let's go. It smells already like lunch here. All the controls, the brake lever, the brake, the rear brake and stuff like that, they're all easily accessible for my height and size, and so I don't really have anything to complain about this. It's really nice. It handles nicely in the curves, and it has a lot of engine brake as well, as I notice here. Okay, in second gear, maybe that's why. Yeah, but it is nice. It is a nice performer. For me, to my personal taste, I don't like the sound of the engine. Actually, I don't hear anything really. Anything nice, at least. I guess you would need a different exhaust for this. But if the sound of the engine is important to you, then maybe reconsider. You know, like I like the sound of my CB500X much better, and it has a lot of get up and go. Definitely has. Yeah, all in all, it's a very approachable bike, I would say. You know, since I still consider myself a beginner rider, I would actually think this is also this is available, by the way, in the A2 version as well, with 35 kilowatts, but also in the full power version, which is this one here. You have everything is very approachable and easy to do. The gas might be a little bit easy to move around, you know, but other than that, it is nice to sit on, nice comfort, everything nice. So yeah, I guess I could recommend it for a beginner as well, you know. As I said, there's not much to say about this, because I really do like this bike. I really do like it. You have nice travel, you can make nice tours with it, easy up to speed, easy to handle, nice in the corners. Basically everything is nice about it, except for my taste, of course. The sound of the engine, the design is nice new design. If you are in for something more, maybe you want to get the GT version, which is equipped with top case, I think, and side cases, and a better seat, a different seat, more comfortable seat. I think that's all the. I'm not sure about the windscreen for the GT, if that is even bigger or not. But other than that, yeah, the GT might also be a possibility for you. Yeah, the mirrors are nice. You can see everything in the mirrors. Nice motorcycle standard mirrors. I don't really have anything to complain about this, you know. If you're in the market for this, for an adventure touring bike, and looking for something with a little bit more power than maybe the CB500X, then maybe this one is a good idea for you here. So this is the highway section of the video. I'm sure you get a lot of wind noise because of this screen, which I don't really like. Once again, either they should be much higher, or I don't know what, or maybe they should remove them altogether. So we have to adjust our speed, because there's a speed camera here. And yeah, that's all I can say. I think they actually say about the fuel usage much less. Okay, this is a test bike, so maybe it has much more. It says 5.6 at the moment, but I think the technical data say something 4.5, 4.6, so I don't know if that is really true. Anyway, since we're almost back at the dealer, I think I can almost say goodbye to you. Thanks very much for watching my little first ride here of the Tracer 7. I really do like it. If you're in the market for this one or any other adventure bike in this area, I highly recommend it. I would buy it after this test ride, actually, if I wanted to buy something like that, you know. I really do like it. It's not bad. If you're looking for a little bit more power than the CB500X, this might be it, you know. Yeah, anyways, if I forgot to say it already, thanks very much for watching. This has been Ride Out. Take care. Bye-bye.